Hello everyone, this is Abhurva. I'm working as a legal intern in Lexley company. For today, I'm going to talk about Uniform Civil Code under Article 44 of the Indian Constitution. So, India is the largest democratic country in the world with various cultures, and also is a secular state where our Indian Constitution itself have given the freedom of right to religion under Articles 25 and 26. But on the other hand, there's a controversy of implementing a uniform civil code under Article 44 of Part 4 of Derivative Principles of the State Policy under Indian Constitution. So this is the most heated debate topic right now, whether that all the personal laws of different religions in India has to be replaced with the single law or single code that governs all the citizens of India equally. So, Article 44 of the Indian Constitution deals with the Uniform Civil Code, which says it says that the state shall endeavor to secure for the citizens uniform civil code throughout the territory of India. So, UCC refers to a single code or law for the citizens, irrespective of their religion, caste, tribe, or etc. So the purpose of UCC is to replace all the personal laws in India. So as I said before, the Article 44 comes under the derivative principles of the state policy, which means it is neither fundamental rights nor a constitutional guarantee. The issue of uniform civil code came with the case of Muhammad Ahmad Shah versus Shah Banu Begum, which is popularly called as the triple talaq case. In this case, the wife Shah Banu filed a petition against his husband under section 125 of the CRPC, claiming for maintenance for herself and her children. But asking for her husband gave an unalterable talaq under Islamic law and took up a defense that she because she is ceased to be his wife no to be his wife, he is not legally entitled to pay maintenance to his wife. He was only obliged to give the total sum of rupees 5,400 as prescribed under Islamic law. So the issue was finally taken by the Supreme Court and decided in favor of Shah Banu using the secular procedure code regardless of religion. This raised several questions whether the freedom of religion is in conflict with the Uniform Civil Code. The whole debate can be summed up by the judgment given by Justice R.M. Sahai. He said, ours is a secular democratic republic. Freedom of religion is a core of a culture. Even the slightest of deviation shakes the social fiber, but religious practices violative of human rights and dignity and sacerdotal suffocation of essentially civil and material freedoms are not autonomy but oppression. Therefore, a unified code is imperative both for protection of the oppressed and for promotion of national unity and solidarity. So, is there a real need for the implementation of uniform civil code immediately? Because several communities, especially the minorities, considered uniform civil code as a encroachment to their right of freedom of religion. Also, the Constitution of India has guaranteed the right of freedom of religion under Articles 25 and 26. But the unification of the civil laws may reduce the scope of these fundamental rights as it will include the interference of the state. Also, India has been a home to almost all the religions in the world. It will be a demanding task to make a single set of uniform codes that can govern these diversities together. So, uniform civil code is a sensitive and a challenging task because most of the people don't know the actual meaning of the uniform civil code, especially the backward classes and the minorities, and also those who have a slightest clue of the uniform civil code thinks that one set of rules will be imposed on them, which will be influenced by the majority religious communities. So this debate is no longer debate between uniform civil code implementation or not, but between minorities and the majorities parties. So, thus I conclude that though India needs uniform civil code in a long term, there is no urgent need to implement it, as India is a diverse country. Many people don't want any interference with their personal laws, as they are inhabited by their religion customs. Before introducing it, the uniform civil code has to be gradually implemented. Before introducing or implementing uniform civil code, the every our nation must have improved levels of social and political awareness, as most of the people doesn't even actually know the meaning of one nation one rule system. So that's it for today. If you like my video, please subscribe to this channel, and also and there are lots of different topics in our channel. Please watch it and be updated with the new videos. Thank you.